Hi, I'm Budi with the Solutions Engineering and Introduction team here at Siena. And today, in our live demonstration, we will show data path on 25GS-PON with the coexistence of XGS-PON and 25GS-PON on the same single fiber, enabling both residential and business services. As you can see, our XGS-PON micro-OLT is installed in one of the 5164's 32-port 1, 10, 25 gig, enabling 10 gig symmetrical PON. A second port on the 5164 is used to connect a 25 gig gray optic to our next-gen 25GS-PON OLT in an FPGA form factor. And a third port is being used to connect a 1 gig gray optic to an off-box server used to support our microclimate management system or MCMS software or PON controller. More on MCMS later. From there, a coexistence element is used to connect both the 25GS-PON FPGA wavelength and XGS-PON wavelength on the same optical distribution link or ODL, enabling MUX or DeMux of the wavelengths. Using optical splitters, the XGS-PON wavelength is delivered to a Siena microplug ONU in a Siena 5134 router, while the 25GS-PON wavelength is delivered to a 25GS-PON FPGA ONU. Looking at MCMS software, we can see both LAN management and topology views of both OLTs and their connected ONUs. As you can see, the 25GS-PON OLT shows one 25GS-PON ONU, and the XGS-PON micro-OLT shows one XGS-PON micro-ONU. Now, let's look at the bandwidth page on the PON manager screen. And as you can see, traffic is clearly running on the 25GS-PON connection. For more information about XGS-PON, 25GS-PON, and more, visit us at siena.com. Thank you.